Sagittarius, how are you doing? So when I actually was starting to do the readings today, I got, when I was in meditation before I began, I got this message from like ancestor. And ancestor to me is a collective energy of passed on loved ones who come together to want to give a message. But I feel like they are passed on loved ones that came to me this morning before I started working. And they were like, we want to send a message right now to my Sagittarius out there. So I am greatly honored to be able to do this reading for you. Let us begin by calling in your passed on loved one. I'm going to be mentioning more than one, as many as I can pick up. Please be patient, of all the ancestors that may show up for you here. Okay, so let us begin. So there may even be several different messages coming through in this reading. Okay, take the one that's meant for you. Passed on loved ones, ancestors, those who have come before. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and contacting me this morning. This is for your beloved ones, Sagittarius. Please show me clearly what it is that you need to show me, and speak to me clearly what it is that you want to say. For the highest good for my amazing Sagittarius out there. I haven't done like an ancestor reading for a very, very long time. Okay, I'm going to be taking out more of the angels and ancestor cards as we go out. I feel like they may be at the end, I'm hearing them saying, I'm going to do a reading and then stick around for the end. At the end of the reading, I may be individually speaking to individual people. So we've taken out a couple of cards and they're individually going to be giving you a message to you, directly to you. And you're going to take, I'll see how many I can get up to and how many I can do. Okay, so let's get in here. This is your time, ancestors. Time to speak, heart guardian. You are so loved by whomever they are. Oh, you are so loved. You are so loved by this collective energy that's showing up. And we are going to get into the individual as well. I've never done this before, like individually. So if I do speak to you, and you know this is your passed on loved one, comment below and let me know. Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. You know, the collective energy of the ancestor coming in here and all of them together. They're literally saying, live your life. Be happy. Love who you are. Go out there and experience all that you can. Do not be in sadness. Do not be in regret. Do not be in anything, because I feel like they're saying this life is so short. Live it. Be in joy. You know, just live this amazing, beautiful life that you are having. We love you. And I know this. I know ancestors or passed on loved ones, they love us so much because they are still connected to us through the spiritual realm into the physical realm. We are their blood. We are their DNA. Their DNA is in us and they're connected to us. They're in us. So they love us so much, and I can see it in this energy here. And because they love you so much, they want you to be so happy. And that's one of the things whenever I do like an ancestor or a passed on loved one reading, it is really attached to them wanting to see us being happy. You know, more than actually sometimes having the money. You know, they'll want us to be loved. They'll want us to be happy. They want us to be sharing time with family and those that mean a lot to us, because I feel like that's what they realize is important, you know. So let's have a look and see. We've got the weight of the world coming in here. And it does say boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Oh man, they are wanting you to, it's for some of you guys out there, you could be in a situation that they don't want you to be in. And they could be saying, don't stay here. Live a life of joy. Don't feel like you have to. Don't feel like you have a responsibility or you just have to be in this life that has been given to you. If it doesn't bring you joy, if it doesn't make you feel amazing, then it's not worth it. They're mentioning boundaries as well, to let it go. It's not yours to carry. Also, this is for somebody specific out there. There may be one or two of you that I'm speaking to only. If there is some kind of guilt that you are carrying with regards to this passed on loved one, they're going, don't do it. Whatever happened between me and you when I was still there, it means nothing now. The drama of the parody that we live in, of this Shakespearean play that we come and do here, it is full of soap opera nonsense. And there is personalities that clash, and there is guilt that we carry about things, and there could be guilt that you are carrying at this time with regards to someone's passing or what your relationship was with them. They go, no, I'm not that person anymore. I understand. They're letting you know that they love you so dearly. I must not get emotional. This is why I don't always do ancestor readings, because it will make me cry. You know what I mean? Because I feel that emotion coming from them so strongly, more than what I do from my spirit guides. My spirit guides are like, and ancestors are like, you know, so I get that emotion immediately. So, whoo, Deborah, they're laughing at me. Funny. Anyway, okay. So there's something they're asking you to let go of here. And even if this is not between you and them, even if this is something in your life, you know, pain that you are carrying from the past, especially that, memories that you have about your life and what has happened to you, especially that, you know, somebody out there has got PTSD from a situation. They want you to try to step out of that and walk away from it and start to live this life in light, in joy, in, I don't know, just expression of who you can truly be. This is such a loving, beautiful message, like my heart. Okay, so let's get in here. Let's have a look and see what is going on. Let's have a look and see. We have got to be fair. To be fair. And there's a saying that goes, I can't remember exactly what, to be fair, this is how it is meant to be. To be fair, you should pay that debt. And I kind of like say, I kind of feel like they're going, it reminds me of a balance energy as well. I'm kind of noticing it reminds me of justice energy. To be fair, I feel like it also means, you know, to be fair, like it's over, let it go. To be fair, do not carry this with you. To be fair to yourself as well. You know, to be fair, it means let's not betray each other. Let's be fair with each other. Let's not betray ourselves. Be fair with yourself. It's like a feeling of putting things into perspective that brings things into balance for me with that energy. So let's see what will come through here for you with regards to the tarot. And then we're going to go back to that angels and ancestors deck. And I'm going to begin to go into individually as many as I can. Let me check my time up there and see how many personal messages I can get out for you guys. Okay, let's have a look and see. This is a very interesting one. It just came to you. I didn't even know I had any idea of doing this, and it happened this morning. It happened. I meditate every morning. I usually spend a lot of time, sometimes up to an hour, kind of like just focusing and also listening to some podcasts, always about spirituality and meditation, some breathing. And yeah, just came in so strongly. So here we are. Let's have a look and see. Look at that. They want you to be in the sun. They want you to live a life of absolute joy and happiness, being in the sun, being in, just living this life, just being here. It is so worth it to be happy here. Once you discover how to be happy and just be in this other energy, life really does change. It changes a lot. It makes you feel like, wow, this is really not a bad life. And before, when we were in very negative things, or even we decide to keep on carrying very negative things, life can feel very terrible. But the moment that you need to be fair, you let it go, life does become fair to you too. Okay, so let's see what else comes in here. Judgment. Let stuff go. Let it go. Let it go. Look how she's letting something go. Letting something go. Releasing something, maybe from her heart as well. The Seven of Pentacles. Worries about the future. The Lovers card. Relationships. Temperance. There you are in your reading. A Tower. We've got the Ace of Cups coming in here as well. We've got the Nine of Swords. This is what's falling. I do think the weight of the world energy truly aligns with the cards that I've just taken out there. I feel like you've been carrying a lot, and it's time to let that go now. It is time to let it go. Be fair to yourself. We've got the Five of Swords here, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. This is a separate message now. It just became a separate message here. Quite interesting. That's very different. That's a separate message. That's going to be maybe for not all of you, but for some of you out there, this is your message. So let's get in here. First of all, like I was saying, they want you to be out there, to be living life from the heart, truly expressing who you are, letting go of any kind of weight that you are carrying. Literally, we see what the weight is here. Letting go of the regrets, the hurt, the pain, letting go of what will not help you to be in the sun. But they're also asking you to focus on another two things that you could be thinking a lot about. I do see a lot of thinking energy coming up here as well. And that is your worry about long-term life. Okay, it's so interesting, this reading. Oh my God, that is your worry about your life in the future, especially with regards to your finances and your stability. And they are literally saying in this reading, they're saying, you know, Sagittarius, it's going to be okay. You're going to be financially more than okay. You have got, for the rest of your life here, financial stability coming in that is going to grow. As long as, Sagittarius, you keep on nurturing this energy. You keep on working on yourself and your life. You've got nothing to worry about. You're good. You're good. Oh, they keep saying you're good. You're good. You're good. I don't know what it is. Every time I do ancestry readings, at the moment I hear them speaking, I just get emotional. I don't know what it is. It's so weird. They love you so much, you know. So we've also got the Lovers card coming in here. Another message coming in for you. The Lovers card is associated to definitely people in your life. And if you are in a relationship that's not so good, or if you're single, or if you are maybe even in a relationship you're good, but you don't really have connections to people, they are letting you know that you will be finding your people. You are maybe going to find love here. There is a relationship coming in. We do have Gemini in your reading. There is a relationship here coming into your life if you are single. There is a beautiful connection, almost like a gift getting given to you. For some of you guys, this is going to happen to you, especially if you're a bit older. It's going to happen to you in your older years, like, you know, I'm not saying like you're 80 and now you find love. No, it's going to be like maybe in like late 30s, 40s, heading up, you're going to find this person. And especially if you've been through endings already. The weight of your world shows up here in this part of the reading, and this is got to do with the Tower card, ending that. Something is coming in here, and it's going to be quite abrupt ending, that's going to cause a change and a shift to a lot of the things that you worry about. For some of you guys, there is a worry that's going to go over to this energy here, and you're going to understand what it's about. For others of you, this may not resonate with you, but I feel it might not. Take when it does resonate. There is a worry that you're currently having, or that you have had, or that lingers with you, like the weight of the world on your shoulders. And this is coming to an end. It starts out, you're really moving into a new cycle here. I mean, yeah, is Sagittarius coming in here. You're going to get the energy that you like. So whenever I see a card coming in, that is the zodiac sign of who I'm reading for, it's really good. It's very positive energy, because it shows like, wow, you're going to live a life the way that you would like to live it. And it's truly from the heart. And it's coming up here again in the Heart Guardian. Look at that heart. Look at it. Look at the heart. And you're in the middle of this energy. And it's almost like you're going to live a life, Sagittarius, that's going to make you happy. You're going to be living a life that is truly aligned to you and what it is that even your wish was before you came here. You got a true calling in something as well. Something could be calling you. This is a beginning for you where I feel there has been some endings, or could be some endings and changes happening here. But this is taking you to where you're going to be feeling like Sagittarius is living their best life. You know, that kind of energy. Then there is another message coming through here, which is the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Something is happening very fast here. And I feel like it also is going to be turning out in your favor. Okay. This could be associated to why you are worrying. but it can also be something else that you're dealing with, okay? This is some kind of conflict that's going on here with the Five of Swords, some kind of disagreement, some kind of problem that you are dealing with here. And there is a change happening here as well. This could be two separate areas of your life, to be honest, or it could even be tied in together for some of you. There's a big shift. This is coming very quick. An ending is coming here. Tower card, 2 aces, and a Judgment card. So it can be different situations or one big thing happening. And it's coming in very quickly. This conflict that you are facing or problem that you are dealing with is going to end. And it's going to end in your favor. And it's going to be you celebrating. You're going to be so happy. Look at the celebration here, because you know a major negative, maybe cycle that you've been going through, that you've been dealing with, is coming to an end. And this is going to be you starting a brand new beginning for yourself, a new way of living that is truly in alignment with Sagittarius, with who you are meant to be. And I feel like this is very positive. It's going to be fair, in your favor. Okay. Whatever that is turning out in your favor. All right. So this is it, Saggy. Let's do it. I'm going to remove the cards. I want to clear open space to work with. This is just going to be for somebody out there. This is your passed on loved one that is coming in here. I want you to share messages from them to you. You may, it's very short messages, because obviously, I mean, how many people are watching? I hope that this is going to become to you. I may be able to describe who this is as well. I'm asking them, please, to show me and speak to me with regards to everything that I can possibly hear. I do want to ring the singing bowl again, it's for me, because I'm clairaudient, so I need to hear. So I need to be grounded, and I need to speak from the heart. So speak to me clearly. I want to hear you clearly. Tell me everything it is that you can tell me, so that I know so whomever is watching knows who is speaking to them. Okay, let's begin. Let's see who's going to come in here first. I am feeling an older person stepping forward. First of all, it's a much older person, maybe in their 70s. When they passed, they were around about in their 70s. I want to get more information. This is a woman. I knew it was a woman. I felt this energy of a woman. She could have been about 72 to 78 when she passed on. She was definitely something spiritual like me. It would be a witch that steps first in here. I don't know if she identifies herself as a witch, but maybe now she does. I do feel like she did some airy fairy things. Okay, she was definitely a little bit before her time, because she's saying that she was doing these things almost similar like what I'm doing, like crystals, and believing in fairies, believing in angels and funny things, basically. And she can maybe identify now as being a witch, but maybe in life she never said that she was. But she was definitely into something. For somebody out there, I'm feeling another energy coming in, a similar kind of energy. It's almost like the voodoo culture. Voodoo. Like that kind of New Orleans kind of vibe coming in here. I would love to go there. And this kind of energy of deeper spirituality. She may have been psychic in some kind of way. Okay, so she may have said she sees ghosts or spirits, or she may have talked about spirits or ghosts, or even had prophetic kind of dreams. It's a very interesting energy. She's very calm. She's very cool. I like all the energies. A couple of them coming in. There's about 3 women that are coming in. And I feel they're all calm and cool and collected. I love the way they are. One of these ladies was actually quite tall and thin. So she's quite a tall, like a willowy lady. Okay. And very beautiful, actually. They were all beautiful. All of them were beautiful in life. And I feel like they got a lot of attention. But I do feel like they did love somebody. Wow, beautiful energy. They're asking you to be the light. I'm just going to say this for a lot of you, especially for this one that has come out here. I feel like you could be like her. I feel like you're the one. You're the one that's like her. And just kind of saying you are the light too. You are also a light worker. You're also a witch, even though you don't have to identify as being one. It takes a lot to come out, okay? We come out of the broom closet, okay? And we're like, I'm a witch. And everybody's like, oh, okay. And it's just kind of like this energy of you are as well a light worker. You are as well connected to spirit. You are as well maybe having some kind of abilities as well. And they're going, be that light, walk this path, and discover the magic that is waiting for you. Okay, so thank you so much. Comment below and say be the light, and then I know, oh, it's you. Okay, so let's get out another card. This is so exciting. It reminds me of when I used to do live readings on TikTok, and I used to just grab a card and just talk to somebody individually. That's so fun. So let's have a look and see who we got coming in now. And my clear audience right now, it's so off the charts, like, because I hear that static electricity, and it's really interesting because I'm hearing one tone here and another tone there. So there's something going on with that. I'm curious to see what's going on there. We have got Earth Guardian coming in here. This is a man's energy. Whomever this person is, okay, they want to come in talking about their life. Okay, there's a reason why I hear the tone differently. They want to come in and talk about the journey of their life to you. This is a man. They could have either owned a business, or they were farming, or they were connected to the earth in some kind of way, or they worked with their hands. Okay, this man, he could be your father, your grandfather, or an uncle. Okay, he is telling me about how he made his life to become stable. He is coming in talking about stability, wanting you to know that you can do this as well. He's talking about his journey that he had from the time that he was very small. He could have been coming from a very poor background. He could have come from nothing. And he was like, I worked, I pushed, I did what I needed to do. I never gave up hope. He did face some really hard times. At some point, he could have not had a place to stay. And he could have really been, like he's saying, I could have stepped out in the field, kind of a vibe, you know. He could have lived through a depression of some kind, like a real, very disastrous time in history. Wow. But he didn't stop. He was so determined, and he was unbelievably strong. And he ended up at the end of his life, not being here, but being here. And he built something. And he could have actually even built the future for you. You could have now been born into a family that was much more stable. For some of you, this is even a great-grandfather that is much more stable than what it would have been where he came from. I'm also seeing somebody who lived in a very rural area, almost like in the mountains or somewhere like that, where they didn't even have shoes. You know, they used to walk to school without shoes on. It was very, very rural, and they like had one best Sunday outfit kind of a thing. He's going, stay rooted and grounded, because do not give up on this. You can create this goal. You can build this dream as long as you don't lose yourself, as long as you stay focused on what you're doing. And I love that energy. Thank you so much for being here. Very strong. He is helping you now. He's letting you know, he's like, I'm available to you when you need extra help. I'm available to you. Ask me to give you direction when it comes to the stability you are looking for. Ask me to give you the energy, the strength. I'll give it to you from me to be able to keep you going, because I think you'll be able to reach some really big financial gains here. You'll be able to maybe build a legacy of some kind. Wow, that just literally came in. So let's see. Okay, who else do we have coming in? Okay, somebody just said, please please. Such a well-mannered person. So let's see what comes in. Okay, wow. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh wow. We got a very old person coming in. Yeah, they passed when they were very, very old, way into their 80s, maybe into their 90s or even older. And she's so, it is a female energy. She is so courteous and so very, very well mannered, because she said please. And when I saw this, I was like, that's exactly who said that. Exactly who said that. She's a very wise old soul as well. She lived to be so old because she's a very old soul. Okay. Very wise. She has lived many, many lifetimes. She carries with her great wisdom. And she says, grow within your current situation. She is a small person. Okay. She is a small person. She's not a very big person. It's not that her life was easy, but I felt like she lived a life in grace. Like maybe she was also a religious person, like in religion in some kind of way. And she lived her life with dignity and grace. And she knew how to carry herself and how to act, not because she was forced to do so, but because her soul is that, you know. She's asking you to, there's something about something that you're dealing with right now that maybe feeling like it's not working for you, or it's a problem. And she's actually saying this current situation that you are dealing with, you are still going to grow out of this, and you're still going to be able to go out of it. But I feel like it's also making you a stronger person as well. She's not asking you to look at maybe situations in your life that you've been in, or issues that you are dealing with, and feel like it's bad. She's literally saying to you, please, 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 you too will grow from this, and you are going to leave what this is. Don't look at it as a negative thing. Look at it as something that's going to help you to change and grow who you are. So I feel like there is also this energy of like stability coming in some kind of way, where there has been a little bit of chaos. Okay. So she is also available to you if you want to have advice. She's saying you can ask me at night. Like this person used to sit in front of a fireplace. So I'm seeing a fireplace where she's sitting with a blanket over her legs, especially when she got much, much older. She enjoyed the fireplace. She could have come from a cold environment, so she loved that warmth. She got cold very quickly. I also see like a shawl. Oh my gosh, I'm also got like a bit of a shawl. So this shawl on her shoulders. I'm only seeing it now. And I'm also wearing a shawl today. This is a bit cold by me. So we're kind of the same. So I see her kind of like saying, ask me at night. When your mind gets quiet, to answer a question for you, or to give you advice on something that you need to have. And then she says, by the time it gets to like the next day, the next couple of days, you'll understand what the answer is, and it will be inside of you. Okay. So, whoa, let's get one more out. Let's do a couple more. I'm enjoying it. And they've been so, they're not rushing me, like trying to get their attention. They're just going, do what you can, do what you can. So let's have a look and see what this is here. Talkative, first of all. It's going, this one's going, oh, I'm going to rush you. And I'm just like, really? Like, I'm talkative, I'm bold. I've done some really crazy things in my life. I'm not ashamed of, and some I'm very proud of, but at the time I'm proud of everything. I'm proud of all the risks that I took. I'm proud of the failures that I've had. This person is so bold, so like unapologetically them. Okay. Oh wow, got arrow. Got an arrow energy. See what I'm saying? That arrow. And I wanted to say for some of them, this was a Sagittarius. Okay. I'm getting very interesting vibes here. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is a man, and for some of you, this is a woman. Remember, I'm talking to a small collective now. And I'm going to be honest with you, for some of you guys, this was somebody who was either a gay person or transgender, really somebody who pushed the boundaries of life. Okay, they could have also been a woman that wasn't in that community, but they were like as strong as a man, and they could be as tough as a guy, you know. And if it was a man, even though they may have had children and been married, but they could have had a very soft side to themselves, and they could have maybe even liked doing things that were very feminine. So maybe they liked cooking, and maybe they liked you know, like sewing or knitting or something funny. And if it was a woman, they could have really liked doing stuff like men like to do, like maybe boxing. I'm gonna go box, you know what I mean? Or I'm gonna go and I'm gonna work in a male-dominated industry. There's a very interesting energy coming up here. They are letting you know that whatever is going on around you right now, they're asking you with the arrow energy to keep going, okay? And be bold about it, obviously. And they're also saying to you, surround yourself with protective energy. So don't allow maybe somebody back into your life here, or allow situations to come towards you that's going to hurt you. I feel like a lot of times in their own life, they got into trouble for who they were, and they maybe got into more trouble than what they were meant to. So they're kind of like letting you know sometimes things are not worth it. Don't allow people to have access to your energy and they are able to hurt you. Really protect yourself at this time, and only let those in who will be good to you. And they also are telling you, you can call me anytime for protection. You can call me anytime for protection. I'm bold. I'm beautiful. Basically like the soap opera. Do you remember that soap opera from back in the days? Wow. And it was like literally, yeah, this energy. I don't watch soap operas, in case you're wondering. I was a teenager. Okay. And then I was like, what the hell? And I stopped watching it. So it's literally this energy of them protecting you maybe from that soap opera drama, and they want to do so. So you can call them in at any time. So let's see. Let's get it one more. Let's get a couple. I'll do 4 more and we'll see what will come in. Let's move these cards down. It's a very specific energy coming in. So this person has got something to do with music. They either sang or played the piano, or they were in a band. I don't know. Okay. But they had music. They sang in a choir, or they could play a musical instrument. They were really good at it. They had a murmurizing voice. Okay. So that's quite interesting. Let's see what comes up here. So we got broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Wow. You know, an ancestor or a passed on loved one will come in for you because they resonate with you. You know, when we get along with a family member, it's usually because you guys have got something in common. So maybe you also can sing really well, or you're really good at music. They're talking about a broken dream or a broken relationship that you've had, or something that didn't work out. And they're actually saying to you that whatever this is, you are protected from it, and you are being protected from it. If you carried on that path that you were going on, it was going to not be okay for you. It was going to hurt you more than the breakup or the thing that didn't work out. And you are going to be taken to a place still, I feel, moving forward. Isn't it interesting that we got 2 arrows that came up here, one broken arrow and one arrow, you know? They're literally letting you know that you are saved from something in your life. You are protected from something. And what got broken was to save you, was to protect you, and to take you still to a place where you're going to be in a more peaceful life and have more things that are going to feel the way it is meant to feel for you. So this ancestor, I feel like they even protected you from something. They really used a lot of their energy to prevent something from happening. You may not feel that. You may feel as if, no, I wish that did happen. And they are letting you know right now, if that had happened, it was going to be a very bad outcome for you. So you don't know what bullet you just missed or had missed. It was never meant for you. So it's time to let that go. Okay. Whoa. All right. Beautiful, eloquently spoken person. I do pick up a lot on a feminine energy, but for some of you, this could have been a man as well. Speaking to about 4 people, maybe 4 people out there. So let's get in here and have a look and see, or maybe more, depends how it resonates with you. Let's see, you'll know if this is your person. Let's see who else will come up here. This person's asking if they can come in. Yes, you can come in. It's interesting. Oh, whoa. This is a very interesting one. So this passed on loved one is talking directly to me. Okay, so they go, first of all, they said, can I come in? And I was like, yes, you can come in. And they said, you have very powerful spirit guides. I've got one spirit guide. I don't know if other tarot readers have this. They're supposed to. I've got a gatekeeper spirit guide who works with people who are like me, who do divination. And this gatekeeper spirit guide, I don't know if it's scared your passed on loved one. It's a very unique energy. I have to say it's a man. I have to say what is coming through. So this passed on loved one did something in their life that could have had them incarcerated or in trouble with the law. Or they did things when they were younger where they maybe got into trouble. Okay, they were a little bit of a rebel and they took a wrong path in their life. I don't know how this went for them, but they were in trouble in some kind of way. And that's what made them come in kind of like, can I come in here? Because they noticing one of my spirit guides is, though I know the spirit guide, I know the spirit guide very well. And this gatekeeper, when I'm in trouble, I call my gatekeeper immediately. I'm like, gatekeeper, yo, deal, you know, and they will come in and handle stuff. And also there's another energy coming in here. Oh my God, who is this person? So this person had some kind of experience. This is a very interesting human. I'm saying you are very interesting. Okay, so they had a spiritual experience that scared the daylights out of them. And they're not talking only about my gatekeeper, because yes, I'm a hedge witch, but also as well, oh, there's a lot coming from this person. Oh my goodness, it had quite a hard life. I'm also a Hecate witch. Okay, so my deity that I work with is Hecate. Okay, she's a Greek mythology goddess or deity, keeper of crossroads, keeper of keys, and she is the goddess of magic and witches. Okay, so Hecate protects me, okay, even when I don't know she's protecting me. And people who cross me, God help them, because I've seen what she does. And once you step into that realm of working with Hecate, it's your whole life that you're giving to her. She becomes your mother. So you know your mother will take care of you even when you don't know she's taking care of you. So that's what he's picking up on, because he said he had this experience in his life that scared him straight. And it was some kind of spiritual experience that he had where he saw something so interesting. Oh my God, where he saw something that scared him. It could have been a ghost that he saw. He could have been doing something that he wasn't supposed to. And he said he thinks it could have been an angel, but it scared him like these days. This my gatekeeper, and Hecate scares him. So he's like, I'm coming in very gently. And I'm like, it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. So I'm curious to see. He did turn his life around and he went on the straight and narrow, but he had a deeply profound spiritual experience. So, and he's got fire guardian. Ignite your passion. It is a man. I told you it's a man. Okay. Ignite your passion. He may even look like that. He may even have like dark hair and maybe a bit of like Portuguese, Italian looking. Not for all of you guys, but for some of them. He's saying you should really go for what you want. Obviously. I mean, he did stuff in his life that he wasn't supposed to do. He turned his life around. He had a profound experience. He might have even had a near-death experience where it just went boom and he was like, oh, this is what's going on. So he is very aware of the energies. And he said, as I lived my life, I became very aware of more than what I can see, because I experienced something that I was just unexplainable. And I literally am very aware of the spirit guides that you have, because I've seen it and I've experienced it. And wow, he's going, live your life. Don't do what I did. Don't do things that later on you will regret. It's such a short life. Live it in full blast, but according to what your heart wants you to do. Ignite what is lying inside of you and go for it. Light that fire and live that life full of passion. He's going, you will not regret this. You will not regret this. Move in the direction that your heart and soul is calling you to do, and you will see these miracles happen. Okay, that's actually what he did. He literally went, I can go now. It's almost like he just want to be in the presence of my spirit guides. And my spirit guides are just like, okay. I think he's just picking up on the Hecate energy. I think he learned some major lesson. He saw something that really awoken him, and it scared him because of the path that he was on. It turned him around completely. So, no, you're good. You're good. Okay, you're good. My spirit guides are very protective over me, but they're not bad. They're very good, and they can see the growth and change that you've had. So I don't know, my heart goes out to this person. I'm touched, honestly, really touched. Okay, so that was them. Who is this? Direction guardian, choose your path. Oh my, we're talking to a gypsy. You see how the card just moved? It moved by itself. It's because this person moved. Okay, and they're going to come in and help you with something. This person either changed, it's a man, they either change their jobs or their career constantly throughout. It's like a jack of all trades kind of feeling coming in here. They relocated a lot as well, moving from one place to the other. For some of you, this person was in the military. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So, surprise, surprise. I'm sorry, I know I'm doing this reading for you, but my grandfather just stepped up forward as well. He was a captain in the English army in the Second World War. So he captained the tank. He just stepped in. You know what he did? He showed me his Medal of Honor. And I know those men. My brother's got those medals. He showed me the medal. I was like, that's my grandfather. I'm like, hello. So yeah, I'm greatly honored. Pop, thank you for coming here. He's just standing. I don't think he's got a message. He's just standing here. This could be a grandfather for some of you. He's going to help you with a choice that you need to make very soon or that you're currently needing to make. And he's saying that there's a direction that you're going to be changing. And wow, the energy is very strong. This man is tall, really built very well, deep voice. You know, my grandfather's energy is just around. It's like, wow. And I'm not describing my grandfather. I'm literally feeling his energy just being here. So, wow. It's so wonderful. Damn, this reading's good. I love doing this. I think I must do it more often. It's true for all the other zodiacs as well. So you've got this energy coming in here where he's going to help you make a choice and a decision. He's also saying, if something is out of your control, please do understand, don't fight it. Go with whatever it is. Go down the path, even though you may not want to go there. It is the path you're meant to take. You are going to be changing your direction in some kind of way, or that maybe you already have. He's saying, I'm there to protect you. I'm there to show you the way. It's not, you're not walking in the darkness. You're not walking alone in the darkness. I'm with you. And I'm going to take you and you're going to see the light. That's word for word what he just said. I'm so touched. I'm so touched. Grandfather, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and helping in these readings now. So you are protected. You're not in the dark. He's with you every step of the way. For some of you, this may involve children even. Okay. So let's get that last energy out. We've done 8. Okay. We've got the sun. Okay. One more card for the sun. It does say enjoy success and happiness. It is so beautiful. It's your time. This is a woman's energy. She's letting you know that you got something that you don't know yet. She's telling you there's a hidden element to you that you don't know about. There's a person that you're still going to become. Wow. Very well spoken, quite well educated, or very eloquent. She used to read a lot of books. Love to read novels, maybe even romance novels, okay? But she had stacks and stacks of books. Excuse me, I got hiccups. And she loved reading. She loved to be finding out new things. There's something she did. She did something, I don't know, she embroidered or she built puzzles. There's something that she worked on, like there's a hobby that she had, like embroidery or something with, maybe she sewed or something like that, something that she worked with her hands, but she used to make something that was very beautiful. It could have been what she did for a living even. Wow. Like she could have been a seamstress, or she could have been making clothing or sewing or doing something of that sort. So interesting. She's saying mirror guardian. Okay. And the mirror guardian says here, time to reflect. You got to look inside of yourself. There is something hidden about you that you're still going to find out. I know this seems like word. I'm telling you. Okay. Either you know about this already and you know you're good at something. You need to go for it. You need to go for it. Okay. Or there's something about you that you do not know you're still going to become. Your life is going to change. And it's so hidden in you. This is an amazing message. And she's saying, enjoy success and happiness that is to come. Maybe it's time now that you're getting this message, you start to find out what that is. If you already know, look what waits for you. Go for it. And if you're not sure, go back to what you used to like. Go back to what you used to enjoy and delve a little bit in there. Maybe when you were younger, you used to love to swim. Maybe when you were younger, you loved to maybe sew, for instance, and you haven't done it in a while. And she's going, if you go deeper into that and you go back into what is hidden or being kept down inside of you, it can become so successful and you will absolutely love it. You might even completely change your whole life. For instance, if you're a person living in the city and you're going, I would love to go live out in a rural area and just, be more independent, have animals and, have a farm or whatever. She's going, go there, do that, because that's what's lying hidden inside of you. It's something calling you. You're going to be so successful at it. There we go. Thank you so much. For all of you guys, it was your passed on loved one. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that I could hear them talking and showing me little snippets of their lives and get these messages out to you. I'm a bit mind blown with some of them. I was like, wow, that information is so unbelievable. Thank you also to all these ancestors who came in. I am absolutely 100% honored. They have one more message for you, because they're truly just gathering around me, like pressing on me. And my spirit guides are allowing it. So we're having a party here. So they're saying, we are here. We will come if you call us. So they're saying something. This is a collective message. They're saying sometimes have you noticed you think about us randomly? Maybe you're going through your day. It's been a while. They've been gone. And then all of a sudden you think about them. They're like, in that moment that you think about them, we are there. Sometimes we make you think about us, or sometimes you think about us and we just come. We just come in. We know there's no time and space for us. We can be there now. You can speak to us anytime. You can speak to us like my grandfather, granddaddy, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. I'm greatly honored, and it's been wonderful feeling your amazing presence. I remember every moment that I shared with him, every moment, even though I was pretty young when he passed away, but I remember the places and the times and the environment I shared with him, and this brings him great joy. And it brings them great joy when you remember them, when you think about them, when you go and you look at something that belonged to them and you just touch it and look at it, and it brings that connection stronger between the two of you. When that happens, they are able to help you in this way. There we go, Sagittarius. An absolutely mind-blowing reading. Thank you so much for being here. Share this with another Sagittarius, please, so that even if it's their rising or their moon sign, so that they can maybe get the message that they need to hear from their passed on loved one. I will see you guys in your next week's reading. I'm sending my love to you as I always do. Bye.